Mr. Speaker, ladies and gentlemen, this vote that you're about to make will be the most important vote you can make as to whether we're going to say that education in Georgia is going to move forward or backwards. Now, in the name of saving this program, we're saying that we're going to take care of those who are there, but those that come after this, they can get it, but we're not going to pay them the stipend for it. We will be the only state that I'm aware of to take something back this important. Originally, it was going to be taken away but replaced by something local called the Master Teacher Program that wouldn't come in until sometime in 2011 or 12 or sometime in the future. We were going to come up with something here in Georgia that's not recognized nationally, that's not shown to improve student achievement, that's not recognized as doing something better and greater for our students. But this is, when you hear about Florida and North Carolina and other states that we really need to be competing with, they're expanding national board certified teachers. They're encouraging their teachers to get better training. They're asking them to meet national standards to move forward. But here in Georgia, we're going to use the budgeting excuse to put an end to it. It does put an end to it. Yes, it says we'll pay the ones you have now, but it does say if you want to get it now on, you're on your own. We're not going to support you. We don't believe in the program is what that says. Policy is made in the budget. Now, we made a commitment on this to say that Georgia's going to move forward. We're going to do something better. We're going to support our teachers so they can do a better job in the classroom. And we abandon that if we pass House Bill 243. I have never seen anything so short-sighted in my term up here. Do we believe in education and getting our teachers better trained or not? That's what this vote is about. And yes, in the substitute we put in, the substitute that I recommend in rules said, let's put the program back like it was. If you want subject funding, everything else is subject to funding anyway. That doesn't matter. But let's keep the program and tell teachers we believe in what they're doing. That we're telling those who went out and paid their money and time to get it, that we supported what they did. Those that are currently doing it, we're going to support what they're doing. And that we need to support those that are coming to have the guts to do something a little better. And that we as the state are going to reward that. It costs a lot of time and effort to get national board certification. And it does show in results in schools. You know where we rank in education. We're always among the bottom. At what point are we going to do some things that pulls us out of that ditch? Not by passing 243. If we're going to say we're going to make some significant strides in education, we can't do it by saying the programs that we know improve teacher training and education we don't believe in, we don't support, and we're going to cut it off and build a wall here. Y'all, that's wrong. It is absolutely wrong. This is not just about paying teachers. It is part of that. It is, are we going to do something better in training them to do something better for our students? That's what this is about. You know, I never imagined I'd be in this well trying to defend this program because it is so obvious to everyone, and it should be here in this chamber, that we need to support our teachers in doing something better. Now, we've taken away a lot of the teacher training and support out of the formula in the past several years. There was a recommendation even to take away Reese's, which helps all of our teachers in what they're doing. And we're going to fight hard to find the funding for that. But what about those special people that make that difference in that child? What about those special people that we expect to produce miracles? What about those people that we say, whatever walks in that door in the fall, we expect you to produce miracles with? And we're going to support you do it. We're going to try to give you the tools. And if you go out and do something a little bigger and better and bolder, we're going to support you on that. Except with this. And now we're saying, well, we kind of do for those that did, but those that coming on, we kind of don't really know and really don't care. If we pass this, we say we don't care about moving forward in education. So much of what we have done in Georgia, if we had just kept it going, would have made a difference. If we'd ever funded QBE appropriately, if we ever done some of the special things that we should do, we would be better off in education in Georgia. And finally, we have that one thing that rewards teachers for doing something more. And we're going to say, yeah, you can still go get it, but we're not going to pay you, like the other ones that had gone to get it. It does in the program because we say from those that are not in the pipeline now, we're not going to pay them. That's what the bill says. And it says, yeah, we'll try to struggle around for the money for those that you have, and implying that it's not that big a deal to us. That's what it says if we pass this. And folks, that's wrong. What I'm asking you to do is join me and us who want to show that we believe in our teachers, that we believe and encourage them to do something a little better. What math and science teacher is going to apply and come into our system on the reliance that we're going to pay them more when they have the feeling that a couple of years down the road we may just take it away? They would give up their careers in a lot of other areas, but under this, why would they trust us? Why would a principal, which we suggested giving $10,000, why would they do something bigger or better, thinking they're going to get some extra money when we promised National Board certified teachers and then later on said anybody else that gets that, we just don't think that's important anymore? Y'all, this is bigger than you think. This goes as to whether we're going to be seen nationally as doing the right or wrong things in education. There's no other way it can be seen than that. It cannot be seen any other way by that classroom teacher as to whether we support what they do or not. There's no other way that we can say we support the special things that happen in classrooms if we pass this bill. I hate it when things become along partisan and party lines when it has to do with teaching our children. I cannot tell you enough or stronger or better what this will mean as how Georgia is viewed in how we treat our teachers and the importance we put on education. Join me this day and let's defeat this and send the message to the classroom. Let's send the message to the parents and send the message to the country that Georgia is still ready to continue to move forward in education. Because if we pass that, that signal will be that we have moved backwards again. Search your heart on this one, friends. Let's support and encourage something better. Not just for a little while. We want to support it forever. And let's vote no and retain the confidence in our education system by keeping and encouraging national board certification. Something a little better, something a little bigger, something a little bolder. Let's don't abandon this now. Join us and let's defeat this bill today. Let's give that message now. Thank you. Mr. Speaker, I yield the well.